as Kyler Murray's agent, not feeling super great about our decision here to enter the draft. We thought we could go top 5, top 10. At worst, we make it to the Patriots at 32. We see that's not the case. The Giants, however, have given Mr. Murray, my client, an opportunity of a lifetime. The Giants, of course, draft pretty damn well in the first round. They get a nice steal at right tackle. Isaiah Prince definitely can get the job done, can get there quickly. They got Nasir Adderley. Didn't think he was going to get there either. Lots of steals. Mr. Murray goes in the third round. Ignore the board. We know this organization is all messed up. But my client says they're giving him the starting job. You can see he's a talented fella. He can get the job done. The question is, without guys like Odell, can Metcalf, can Shepard, can they elevate him to the next level? That is the question, thus beginning the Kyler Murray experience. Just got out of the offseason, got out of the draft process. A bit of a new scenario here we got going on for ourselves. We're going to be entering the preseason. Already named the starters. Didn't expect Eli Manning to not start, but with a talent like Murray sitting in the third round, you just can't pass on him. And he's going to be the thing that energizes the fans, gets this team going, gets everyone pumped. But obviously, we're going to have to practice first. It's going to be a tough one, man. It's not going to be easy for him. Kyler Murray, of course, it's just not going to go well. I'm not sure why he's holding it with that left arm. Hopefully, he's not trying to trick the coaches. Inside, that's a great throw to Evan Ingram. There's some weapons on this team for Mr. Murray here, no questions asked. Especially with a guy like Metcalf. How is that going to work out? Murray, rather fast, obviously, and that is going to be some pressure. Of course, not really in tune yet. It's going to take a little bit of time. Definitely will. Inside, that is Metcalf. There's no question about it. He's a big fella. That's another thing that drew him into, that starting role was the main factor. If he doesn't get a starting role, he's not taking that job. He's failing on the NFL, simply put. But starting role, picked up a couple of weapons, looking all right. For that third throw, really, fourth throw, not really looking super great. But it's the first early game jitters. We're not even there yet, but it's close. When you get done with practice, it's game time. First game atmosphere, a little shocked to be filling out the stadium, but a guy like Murray can do that. The team, obviously the offseason, not the direction that they wanted to go as the fans, but the draft was stellar. Honestly, could not ask for much better of a draft. There's a lot to be excited about that quickly. You got Golden Tate. You've got a good, decent pieces on the offensive line. Tate could be the favorite for wide receiver targets. Metcalf, obviously, a big target as well. Also young, kind of learning the ropes himself in the NFL. Pretty damn fast, huge player. It's good to have a target like him for Mr. Murray. We're going to come with a pitch to start it off. We have a great running back in Saquon Barkley. Isaiah Prince should be the lead blocker here. Let's see what can happen. And there goes Saquon, getting a nice bit of yardage. Only 3 yards. I thought it was a little bit more. I like what I'm seeing here. Metcalf could be the look early. Metcalf is the look, and that is a very rough throw. This job was lined up for him. There's no questions asked. He's got the starting job. It's time for the new face of the franchise. So it doesn't matter if he missed a couple of throws. The pressure should be rather off of him right now. Quick throw inside makes up for the errant throw before, and Evan Ingram's going to get about a 17-yard gain. I know Murray is young, but I'm curious to see how long they want to play him. Obviously not a lot to play for here, but at the same time, want to prove yourself to the fans. Prove that you're not just going to have one of those terrible seasons coming off of a really terrible season to just have nothing to work for, and Kyler's going to try to take off, cannot escape. David Irvin's going to take him down to the 31. Something he will learn is you can't always make the big play. Sometimes you got to just let it go. They're obviously not letting it go soon enough. And here goes Murray, the young legs, getting a block and going to fall down pretty damn safely for a 20-yard gain. Very manageable 3rd and 7. There's a lot to be excited about. Barkley is going to get the first down. He gets hammered. We don't want to put him in spots like that. But that's fine. He holds on, doesn't get hurt. Speaking of our man, Barkley, the guy that we are definitely hoping to see a lot of this season. Going to get the handoff, finds the lane, and he gets the first down. That is a really good run. There goes Shep. There goes Shep, and that's a really good throw, and he can't hold on. That was a linebacker, I believe, on him. Not really too mad about the first drive here. Under pressure, Metcalf, and that's just a timing issue. You gotta let it happen. You know, it's preseason. It's the first drive. We're not gonna worry about it. We're not gonna worry about the way Murray's looking. It's fine. It's fine. You know, even the coach is like, you know what, man, got us down close enough. You made some plays with those legs. It's impressive stuff. You know, gonna go with some play action. Under some duress, and he's going to get pummeled. Pressure is on. Looking for the throw. That is a veteran-type play from the youngster who gets a 31-yard pass. And that is just not great blocking. We may have had Metcalf underneath. Was looking for the deeper play, which we had if we had a couple more seconds. Got to pick up a block somewhere, and it just does not happen. That second drive would be the last we would see of Kyler Murray. Dolphins kind of making a bit of a comeback here. Cannot do it, though. We win our very first preseason game. Not a whole lot of the points came from us, but you can't really be mad with the results. They're very, very happy to see what we had accomplished. Kyler Murray with a little play. Eli Manning is the backup, more or less the coach. He didn't play a bad preseason game. We didn't play necessarily that badly either. We were going against the number ones at the end of the day. Eli Manning is a Super Bowl winning quarterback. He should definitely dominate in the later portions of a preseason game. No days off. The regular season is less than a month away. We got to get more in tune with these guys. We just had too many mistakes in that first preseason game. Of course, we didn't turn the ball over. We did take a couple of hits, so all in all, it could have ended much worse. But we also could definitely improve over the middle. Great throw. Evan Ingram, the man I can trust. Looking for anyone open. Metcalf holding the hand up, and he was, in fact, open. Slips away. That's the type of stuff I like to see. There goes Evan Ingram over the middle again. Another great throw. 3 straight perfect plays. A little late progressions, but we'll take it. There's a pretty decently quick one. Evan Ingram for the first. Just about. Here we go. This one we have to actually convert on. We trust Evan, and it was a smart move. Down to the 3-yard line. A perfect practice. Hopefully that translates to the preseason. We start the game once again with a defensive stop is the defense. And so far in preseason, they're definitely succeeding. They're doing a very good job. We have Golden Tate, who will get the first down. Nice little find to the 48-yard line. Give Barkley a good percentage play. Lots of linemen, lots of tight ends, lots of space if he cuts this to the left, which he will not, and he will gain next to nothing. Got Evan Ingram on a wheel route. Could be a quick throw scenario. It is. Evan Ingram not going to get a whole lot there. Only a 2-yard gain. Maybe you have to hold on to that one a little longer. Not super tall, but tall enough to get the job done. And we're under pressure. And there goes a great release, as we'd expect from Kyler. Evan does the rest down to the 21-yard line. We do get hammered on the play, but Kyler's fine. In some trouble, going to roll out. Kyler's got room. He fumbles the ball, and Saquon with a huge recovery. I trust that man with my life. Golden Tate on the inside, and that throw is horrendous. A little bit of weakness on the right side, potentially. Got to give your guy a trust one, and honestly, Metcalf needs to track that ball down. I think that's a good throw. It's a good, safe throw. Honestly, with a guy like Metcalf, I think he should have had that. I really do. They do score a touchdown on their very second drive. That's fine. I mean, let them do what they want to do. Going to roll out a little bit of pressure. Barkley not going to take that risk. Over the middle, great catch by Golden Tate. That catch made it all worth it. Just not going to risk that one. Ooh, that's a great bait by them. Kyler Murray cannot outrun the player, throws it away somewhat. We are playing a pretty good defense, in fairness, so not a whole lot to be too mad about, and Barkley cannot get away. Almost does, though. Golden Tate on an out route. I trust him, and that's a great throw. Great effort by Golden Tate. that's a fine, that's a good play. I'm fine with it. Shepard could be our main look here. And he is. It's a great throw on the money. Leads him. Sterling Shepard is gone. The first touchdown in the NFL. Not quite the regular season, so that'll be a special moment as well. But this one is still very great. It's a perfect touch pass on the money. Sterling Shepard, route running extraordinaire, gets the score. We're going to get an extended look at the offense this week as this is our third or fourth drive now. Coming off the touchdown. The Rams also coming off of a touchdown here. Looking for somebody, not really seeing it. This could be a throwaway, and it will be. Saquon Barkley getting caught off the edge. It's going to be a tough third down situation now. Do you have Metcalf on a streak in case he can beat him? Going to have to just take one to Barkley, who steps out of bounds. Barkley, I cannot lie, has not been sharp so far in the first two preseason games. He had a couple of flashes, but a play like that, I know he wants the ball out sooner, but it's just not going to be a first down play unless he makes a miraculous, crazy effort play. Under duress, not really. We caused that ourselves. Kyler tries to make a crazy play happen. Very bad decision by us. Another rookie mistake. Coming out of the backfield, they're just running around when we don't need to. Stay in the pocket. Trust your blockers. Have a chance. And Saquon right down the middle gets the first down. We will take our first timeout. The Rams thought they were going to get the ball. They will not. We're the smallest man in the backfield. Over the middle, and that's a great throw. I thought it was overthrown. Golden Tate easily catches that ball. Not sure how much of a hurry up it's actually going to be, though. Right up the middle, Kyler Murray gets some room. Kyler dives forward, calling our second timeout to the 3. Linebackers are occupied. That's going to be deadly. A little risky here, but I'm going to give Barkley the run up the middle, who cannot get it. We're going to have to hurry up to the line here. Somebody catch this ball. Rolling out to the left, running out of time, throwing across our body. Can't get it there. That will be a field goal, but it's a good look. We had a chance there, couldn't get it. And it's going to be, a 3-point play. And we will, of course, not see the ball for the rest of the game. This is definitely going to end as a loss. But you can see, when we came out of the game, the offense didn't do a thing. The defense, it started struggling more. I would assume shorter fields, more time on the field. It was a great game offensively in the first, half. Would we have won the game if we could have played the whole thing through? I don't think so. I think it's a little early for Murray in his career. I think the team's still getting used to playing in the big stage together. There's a lot of new faces on this team, a lot of young ones specifically. And most importantly, we're coming off of a game against the NFC representatives in the Super Bowl. That's not an easy task, and we're playing away. I mean, I can't be mad at the first half. I can't. They're going to look at Eli this week, not nearly as great. 5 for 14. Murray, however, 9 for 15. 201 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 picks. Did fumble the ball, but it was recovered. Just, another mistake, a rookie mistake. We can easily see that cleaned up. Going into week 3, the question is, how much are they going to play us in week 4? I think Murray's proven himself enough to these Giants coaches. I mean, they handed him the job in the first place, but I think he's proven himself enough to land himself a bench week 4 in preseason. We'll see, though. Wonder what we're practicing today. See, the problem is this Giants defense, even though it is improved through the draft, not the hardest thing to beat. Inside, I mean, that's Golden Tate. I feel really confident with Golden Tate. I wish we could have got him a little sooner. Obviously, we're coming into our first year here, but I just wish we could have seen a younger Golden Tate. That's really all I can say. There's not really much they could have done. Ooh, probably looked for the early throw. Evan Ingram over the middle, drops the ball. It's an unfortunate drop, but it was a little bit late in fairness. The vertical look inside. Golden Tate right on the money. We tried to hit that route a few times in the second preseason game, actually, and it just wasn't there for us. Evan Ingram trusts them again. Holds on to it this time. A little bit easier of a catch. Not as great as last week's practice, but still a lot to look forward to in this week. Might be able to have one upgrade by the end of the preseason. And week 1 is not an easy one. Going against Dallas, I don't care if it's at home, I don't care if it's away. That's a hard matchup. Dallas, obviously lots of great talent. Defense gets the stop, potentially a turnover, or maybe a forced punt around the 50. Puts us at our own 6. This is another good test. We're seeing a lot of reasons why preseason is important. What a move by Barkley. That gets me excited. Get scenarios like where we're backed up. Can we get out? Can we turn it into a scoring drive? Important things to be able to tell. Inside, perfect throw to Shepard, reading the defense nicely there. Another first down. Well, you know what I mean. Not really a first down because Saquon missed it by inches, but it's pretty easy to convert. Essentially, first look downfield. Doesn't have a lot of separation. We're going to give him a chance. Pretty damn good throw, but almost perfect coverage on the play. Obviously, taking a look back at the draft class. Lots of names down the middle. I really want to hit Metcalf. I'm going to go for him. Right down the middle of the field. Slips away. The man has got the ability to the 30. He's really the thunder to our lightning. Both players have their own ways of breaking tackles. Both players have their own ways of making huge plays. Obviously, both young rookies. Saquon fighting hard. I'd like to see him cut that back left. Of course, he cannot. Over the middle. Can't get there. I thought we had a little bit more time to maybe take a look at Sterling Shepard to the corner. That's a third down. I got to get that ball. We got to get that ball off sooner. It leads to a field goal, and most importantly, the defense comes up with another big play. Kyler Murray, he gets to be a little bit more selfish here. Going to go with a QB draw. Can't really get away, but he falls forward for a gain of about 3.5. We really do need to get away from those risky plays, though, because you're just not going to get away with that often. It's going to lead to turnovers more times than not. To the outside, that's another risky play, but he has him bodied. I believe in Shepard. Inside, that's my man, Golden Tate. Easily going to be our favorite receiver of the season, no question about it. He's a great catcher. Up the middle, Saquon Barkley getting a chance. Barkley to the 41-yard line. Give another handoff to Barkley up the middle. Looks like a pretty clean lane. Barkley, a little patient. Maybe he could have taken the gaper right up the middle, but he took it to the right last second. Maybe caught him off guard. Almost slipped it away. Play action over the middle. Batted down at the line. Maybe he got a little antsy in the pocket there. We might have had a second to throw it. Potentially looking over the middle. Throwing to the tight end, Ingram. Very, very good pocket presence. Get a play. Corey Coleman it is. Corey Coleman scores back-to-back weeks with a passing touchdown in preseason. They do drive down well themselves. We're still up by 3. It's going to be a wide receiver screen. There goes Metcalf, looking good. Metcalf one to beat. Can't beat him. Gets about 6 double drags on the mesh play. Evan Ingram is my guy. Can't slip away, almost does. Gains enough for the first down, second quarter. Coming back to the ball. Coleman with the awareness. Got to him a little late. He was expecting to sit on that route, expecting the ball there. Adjust to our late read. Makes a great play. The backup and under pressure. Not the worst throw in the world. That pressure is getting to us quickly. Sterling Shepard, he's been killer on these types of routes. We're in trouble. Unleashes a laser down to the 25-yard line. I'm really starting to get worried about some of these hits, though. I know you want as much time as you can get. I know you're excited about the guy, but these hits, and it's not even hits that he can really avoid. And there, once again, if we avoided more of the pocket hits, maybe we try to break that out, but we're just not going to risk it. Seems like we have more time with a 5 wide than we do with a running back. I don't know if Saquon's just not doing his job, but what's the story? Not really happy with these hits at all. Metcalf over the middle. Gets the first down. It is not hard to find Metcalf. He is easily the biggest receiver on this team. No question. Kyler going to take off. Kyler gets down to the 1. He had to take the risk there. Tried to get the score. Could not. And these wide receivers block. That's the question. Barkley to the left. Easy touchdown. Barkley dragging it all the way out to the side to taunt a little bit. I'll call it how it is. Definitely a little taunting. Get the ball back. Up 10. They could not do anything with it. Quick throw inside. Oh, huge. I was looking for the wide receivers. Once again, this line is really not giving us much to work with. Barkley to the outside could be our look. It was going to be my look. Metcalf over the middle. Big man, hard to miss. Look at him fight. Jesus. I really want to run the ball, but they're not giving us a whole lot of options. Metcalf straight up down the field. Oh, we got to give him a shot. Murray with the dime. Metcalf drops the ball. He has been so silent, but he's been very dependable. Misses the catch there. 3rd and 9 from the 38-yard line. Definitely looking to just get the enough for the field goal. If we get the first down, that'd be nice, but probably not going to happen. Evan gets a good look at it and falls down to the 31-yard line. Great play call. Almost even got the first. That should be a field goal. And we missed the field goal. They want us to run a screen. Only 44 seconds left. We'll run the screen. Oh, what a throw. While he's getting hit, Lyman gets tossed aside. Barkley only doing as much as he really can there. 2nd and 3. And under pressure, just not able to stand tough. Just waiting for those guys to get open. Right as he's getting open, looking to throw, and we get hit. We're going to have to assign a blocker, an extra blocker, almost every single play. It's a risky one, and Sterling Shepard put his life on the line for that one, and unfortunately no one, well, glad they didn't come up with it, I suppose. It's the start of the 3rd. They're going to give us a chance. This definitely tells me there's a good shot we don't see the field next week. Murray is probably going to be deactivated. Barkley with a decent run. Barkley has a chance to bounce this to the outside. Going heavy. Cuts it right up the middle. Doesn't even care. 1 yard short. Going to pitch it to the left here. We have the personnel. Assuming everyone makes their assignments. And they do not. Barkley loses a few. And that will be a punt. Score is officially tied up. And it seems the coach wants to see if we can finish the game. I can respect it. I can respect it. And there goes Metcalf for a huge gainer. Gets taken down around the 50. Metcalf with the ball. Golden Tate drops the ball. I was just about to say that man I can depend on. Metcalf comes out of the... Actually, it wasn't even Metcalf. It was Shepard, I think, coming out of his break a little slow. That's fine. It's 2nd down. It was only 1st. Evan Ingram gets the catch. Gets about 5. We're going to have to learn to get rid of the ball very quickly with this line. Rolling to the right. Murray gets the spin move. Murray tries to cut. He slips away, and Murray with the most electrifying play of his preseason debuts. Got to watch out. Murray's going to play conservatively most of the time, but when he feels he has a chance at something special on any particular play, he's going to make you pay. Evan, been the 5-yard specialist so far this game. Unfortunately, Metcalf is kind of playing the number 3 wide receiver spot since he's not really proven yet. Did spend a high pick on him. Going to take a shot to the back of the end zone. And unfortunately, with a perfect throw of Kyler Murray, Evan Ingram drops that ball. Going to take another look at this. Once again, the pressure right in his face. Gets hit as he throws. Drops a dime. I mean, that's an easy one. And then Sterling Shepard has a chance at the dime, and he drops it too. Doesn't help that Evan Ingram basically tackled him out of the play. I'm not liking it. Over the middle, what a dime, and Corey Coleman, of all people, holds on to it. Kyler Murray is impressing. Corner, Tate, touchdown. Like I said, going to be our favorite target of the season. Looking good. This is a preseason game to be very proud of. If anyone's deserved a 4th preseason game sitting, I think it's Murray. And honestly, he probably doesn't want it. He'd probably rather play. But I think you got to keep him safe. Going to overtime in preseason, very interesting. And we see a 3-point loss to the Bengals. That's fine. You know, we took the 7-point lead as a starter. It's fine. It's fine. We did what we needed to do. The backups couldn't get the job done. Metcalf does a great job, but... You know, honestly, most of the receivers did a great job. Sterling Shepard had a rough one. You know, Evan Ingram had a rough one or two. But proud of the guys. Very, very excited to see what Kyler Murray can do in the regular season. Obviously, that is going to be the last of him for the preseason. We'll obviously see the results of who wins the game. Yeah, there's a low chance Eli Manning could take the spot over Kyler. But you never know how he can play in preseason week 4. Maybe they see something. I highly doubt it. That would be really scummy to go back on the agreement, and I just don't think they will. I think they've seen enough. It's not like it's Eli's fault, but obviously over the years, it's been going downhill every single season, worse and worse. You didn't even think it was possible to get worse and worse, but it has. And obviously with Kyler here, there's something special brewing. The game has been set. The Cowboys are the week 1 opponent. It's a home game, regular season. So you have the Cowboys. The Cardinals should be an easy one. Eagles, that's tough. Redskins, it's going to be a lot harder than we think. Patriots, that's tough. Packers, that's tough. Cowboys, that's tough again. Really tough for the Bears. Very tough from the Vikings. Lions, Buccaneers, Dolphins, not super bad. Eagles are going to be rough again. Bills, Jets, and Redskins. This is going to be a really hard season. If we have a perfect season, that could be a 9-7 season. That is how insanely difficult it is going to be. But I think we're ready. I think Kyler's ready. There's an upgrade point to be had. They want him in a West Coast style, but that's just not going to happen. We have to go field general. I think we need to get that accuracy up. He's great, but obviously has lots to improve on. Gets a throw power. Unbelievable luck. Moves up to a 93 throw power. Good stuff. I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are excited. Let me know what you guys thought. I just can't wait. I think we've been waiting and we've been needing a new series on the channel. And I think this is going to be a fun one. Hopefully you guys think the same way. And yeah, hope you guys come back for next video. Maybe like and subscribe. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. But until next video, see ya!